Yeah, beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Stay positive, hope, and keep faith. Stand strong against any odds that you face. Put away the alcohol and the drugs. Fill your time with the things you love. Addiction is tough, but it's worth the work. Treat your body what it's worth. Spread positivity, inspire all. If we stand together, we will never fall. I help others see the other sides to life. A sober life, letting go of the strife. So give me a call, I can help. 1-844-4405-HELP. Homeless shelters, hospitals, jails, wherever you are. I am Ralf Friedrichs and I am here for you. 1-844-405-HELP. Change your future, it starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today.
Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. I want to share something with you about substance abuse, and let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Just imagine being buried alive, laying in a coffin, gasping for your last breath, but you know you're not dead. You think about trying to push the lid of the coffin straight up, but the enormous weight of the dirt won't allow you. You also think about maybe banging on the coffin lid to unsettle some of the dirt, and then maybe, just maybe, somebody standing by your grave might notice and start digging their way down towards you. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help, you know you can't do it on your own, but you don't know which way to turn. In reality, there are probably people standing by your grave, mourning your death. But you don't know that. You just think today is the day for your death. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever come across your mind that by abusing drugs and alcohol, that maybe, just maybe, you might be taking a chance on overdose and taking what's preciously given to you by God, your life, not away from just yourself, but from your loved ones, your children, your husband, your wife, and your parents. With this, let me leave one last thought. Don't be the person on these index cards that had a problem but didn't reach out in time, that's laying in a coffin alive now. Instead, be a person that calls me at 844-405-HELP and let me help you take your life back before your life is gone. There are other people like Larry Geis from the Geis Academy at 516-458-2741. Larry Geis is an addiction recovery coach, a life coach. He will help you from your addiction to your recovery. Go to www.odysseyconsultant.org and you can find him there. Larry and I always tell our clients that it doesn't matter where you've been. What matters is that you're here today reaching out for help. What matters is that you are reaching out before you are like this person laying in a coffin with nowhere to turn. Go call Larry Geis at 516-458-2741, and when you speak to Larry, let him know that you heard about me from the Take Your Life Back Today show. But folks, when you speak to Larry, ask him how he can maybe help you from your depression to happier times, from your low self-esteem to higher self-esteem, maybe from your addiction for drugs and alcohol to recovery. Ask Larry these questions. Larry Geis from the Geis Academy, 516-458-2741. If you're watching this video and it seems blurry, it's not the quality of the video, it's the quality and the progression of your glasses. That maybe the prescription is either faded from the anti-reflecting coating, or maybe it's an older prescription, or you have a lot of scratches. That's why I recommend you go to www.globaleyeglasses.com. They have over 1,200 frames for you to choose from: plastic, metal, half frame, no frames at all. They have progressive, which are no line bifocals. They have transitions. They have line bifocals. They have photo grays. They have polarized lenses. They have anti-reflecting coating, scratch coating, and UV coating. They have polycarbonate, which is a shatterproof lens, and they also have high index, which is a thinner lens. All available at globaleyeglasses.com, but it all starts with you. Go to www.globaleyeglasses.com and let them focus on saving you money. Folks, it's 2 weeks after the holidays, and what better way than to discuss the 8 tips to beat post-holiday blues. The holiday season was a whirlwind of ups and downs for most of us. Perhaps a little drama and usually too many things crammed into one period of time, which was way too small. What we hope to be spiritual fulfilling time, though, Advent and up to the birth of Christ, is usually exhausting, mad rush. But then the 2nd of January rolls around and suddenly things drop off and life seems to stand still. There's no more frenzied distraction or jam-packed to-do list. Long remaining winter stretches out before us, and we feel a little dismal and even depressed. Why do we get the blues? A lot of people ask. There are several reasons we experience the post-holiday blues, which is often a softer way of describing mild depression. The parties are over, the family leaves, and we no longer going by the busyness and distraction of the holidays. For some of us, we're lamenting a Christmas that wasn't what we had hoped to be, and maybe we regret some of the things we might have said to some relatives. Perhaps we experienced loss, strained family relationships, and even, for some of you, relapse. Add to it the very sizable chunk of short days and cold weather left in the winter season, and we have a recipe for the blues. Tips to beat the blues are: we can't change how the holiday season shaped up, and we certainly can't change the weather. But recovery is about staying in the present moment, changing what we can change and accepting what we can't. Our faith guides us to seek God, and He will, and to pray that He would show us joy and contentment. And the good news is there are actually several things we can do to brighten post-holiday season, and here are those 8 things. Number 1 is sleep, but not too much, but a good 6 to 8 hours. Many times we're so overextended ourselves during the weeks of December that when January hits, we truly are exhausted, and maybe even under the weather. Try to reestablish regular sleep patterns as soon as possible, neither too much nor too little. It's amazing what adequate sleep can do for our mood and our outlook. Number 2, make peace. Maybe you're still mulling over an argument you had with your sister, or you're feeling remorse because you overindulged or had a slip-up. Much of our disappointment after the holidays comes from the fact that people, including ourselves and circumstances, didn't meet our expectations. Take time to work through the resentment and make the necessary amends with whoever needs that to be done with. Seek God's forgiveness and guidance, and extend the grace and forgiveness to yourself and to others. Number 3, resist the urge to hibernate. When we aren't feeling at the top of our game, the temptation is to hole up in our pajamas in front of the television. While it seems comfortable, it rarely makes us feel any better whatsoever. Despite the cold, we could get out of the house a lot more and try to freshen up. Make plans with friends, check out local attraction, or plan a dinner party. You aren't the only one feeling down, so reaching out to others will help you as well as them. Schedule some fun into the post-holiday weeks ahead. Number 4, reestablish good self-care practices. We overindulged, skipped our workouts, or neglected our prayer time. Now is the time to get back on track. When we clean up our diet, get back to regular exercise, and resume our spiritual practices, we quickly get back to feeling like ourselves. Fresh air will do wonders. Number 5, maintain your schedule of recovery. Winter can get in the way of recovery with unpredictable weather. We can't change Blizzard's schedule to arrive the night of our meeting, but we can do our best to plan around it. If you know a big storm is coming, try catching another meeting a couple days in advance to make sure that you stay on track with your recovery. Pick up the phone and reestablish connections with any program, friends who haven't talked to you over the holiday season. Plan ahead. Number 6, make spiritual plan. While we're focused on a typical resolution like losing weight and paying down debt, it can also be a good time to make some resolutions for our spiritual growth. How would we like to grow in God in the year to come? Should be one of your questions. What spiritual disciplines would we like to establish is another good question. Number 7, focus on service. Nothing takes us out of our own bad mood like helping someone else. Look around you for opportunities to serve at your meeting, at the church, or within your community. Pray that God would show you how to become the best servant possible for others in need, because serving others, you serve yourself. And number 8 is to be grateful. No matter how rough the holiday season may have been, if we are alive and in recovery, we have much to be grateful for. As one year is ending, another one has begun. It can be encouraging to look back at the year and count all of the blessings you have had. Thank God for His goodness and pray that the year to come would be filled with hope and joy. These are the 8 tips to beat post-holiday blues. Why is it that we get the blues? There are several reasons we experience the post-holiday blues, which is often a softer way of describing mild depression. The party's over, the family leaves, and we no longer are occupied by busyness and distractions. For some of us, we're lamenting a Christmas that wasn't what we had hoped for. Perhaps we experienced loss, strained family relationships, or maybe perhaps you have even relapsed. Add to it a very sizable chunk of short days and cold weather left in the winter season, and we have a recipe for the blues. Let's go over the 8 tips again for the blues. Sleep, but not too much. Try to get between 6 and 8 hours of sleep. I have found myself to get very, very little sleep. Due to our cat being 17 years old, my cat wakes me up every hour to feed him. So I suggest you get as much sleep as your body needs. Not as much as you want, but as your body needs. 6 to 8 hours. Make peace. Maybe you're still mulling over an argument you had with your sister, or feeling remorse because you overindulged or you even slipped and relapsed. Much of our disappointment after the holidays comes from the fact that people, including ourselves and circumstances, didn't meet our expectations. So try to make peace within yourself. Resist the urge to hibernate. When we aren't feeling at the top of our game, we have a temptation to hole up in our pajamas in front of the television. It sounds comfortable, but it rarely makes us feel any better. Despite the cold, we have to get out and go out there and refresh ourselves. Reestablish good self-care practices. We overindulged, skipped our workouts, and neglected our prayer time. Now is the time to get back on track. When we keep clean and we clean up our diet, get back to regular exercise, and resume our spiritual practices, we quickly get back to feeling like ourselves again. Fresh air, my friend, will do wonders. Maintain your scheduled recovery. Winter can get in the way of recovery, so if you know that there are any storms coming whatsoever, plan ahead. Plan to maybe get to meetings closer. Plan maybe to do online meetings or over the telephone, Skype meetings also. Number 6 is make spiritual plan. While we're focused on typical resolutions like losing weight and paying down debt, it can be a good time to make some resolutions for spiritual growth. How would we like to grow in God for the year to come? What spiritual disciplines would you like to establish this year? Number 7 is focus on service. Nothing takes us down. Nothing takes us out of our own bad mood like helping someone else. Your neighbors, perhaps. Your friends at church. Look around for opportunities to serve at your meeting, at your church, and within your community. Pray that God would show you how you can be a service to others and that He would cheer your heart in the process. And last but not least is be grateful. No matter how rough the holiday season may have been for you, if we're alive and in recovery, we have much to be grateful for. As one year is ending, another one begins. It can be encouraging to look back at the year and count our many blessings that we have had. Thank God for His goodness and pray the year to come is even better than the previous year. If you have issues, depression, low self-esteem, addiction to drugs, addictions to alcohol, or any other issues, don't be the person on these index cards I read about in the beginning of the show that didn't shout out, didn't lean on anyone, but is laying in a coffin now, stuck. Be a person instead that either calls myself at 844-405-HELP or gets a hold of Larry Geis at 516-458-2741. Utilize life coaches, addiction recovery coaches, therapists, counselors, psychologists, psychiatrists as crutches. Yell out from there is no shame on asking for help. What is shameful is when you don't ask for help. Let today be the first day of your new life. Let today be the first day of showing gratitude. Let today be the first day of leading by example. Let today be the first day of quitting drugs and alcohol. Let today be the first day of your new life. And let today be your day for me to help take your life back. call me at 844-405-HELP and let me help take your life back. I hope to God no matter where you are, you remember that a sober today promises a better tomorrow. And I hope to God that each and every one of my audience has the best day of your life. But more importantly, I hope you all have a sober rest of your life. And may God bless you.
Yeah, change your future, starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today. The show is over, but your life starts today. Taking back your life's the only way. Keep faith, stay positive, push through. Take back your life, it starts with you. Alcohol and drugs can't control your life. Let go of the negative and the strife. Ralf Friedrichs is the man guiding your way. The show is over, but your life starts today. Call Ralf Friedrichs at 1-844-405-HELP. That's 1-844-405-HELP. We hope you love the show today and tune in next time. Take back your life today show with Ralf Friedrichs. Yeah.